Hello, hello, hello. You are most welcome to today's session of the online pregnancy school. I'm sure it is not too late for me to wish you a blessed 2023. We have another opportunity this year to make a change in our lives and in other people's lives. Well, for some of us, we have been thinking about 2022 and how it did not go the way we wanted it or expected it. But why should you live in the past? The past is for us to learn lessons from and move on. Don't live in 2022. We are in 2023. If things did not work out for you, just sit back, review what you did, see whether there was something you could have done differently, and of course, remember to pray. Stay in tune with God and ask for help. If you know that you had a challenge that you couldn't solve all by yourself, please don't let it be the same story in 2023. Seek help. And it will help you to move on in life. In life, there are challenges. There are ups and downs. But one good thing is that if you focus and you are determined and you have God by your side, you will surely get through. No condition should keep you at the same spot. This is the online pregnancy school. And if you have been joining us in the past, you know that we've been talking about reproduction. We've talked about the woman who is pregnant, the baby, and things related to pregnancy, childcare, and even after the child has born. We have gone through so many sessions, and I want to encourage you to kindly be going back and listening to the previous sessions because they are very helpful. What we are trying to do is to help to reduce the unfortunate huge numbers of maternal and newborn deaths. Around the globe, every year, many women, unfortunately, lose their lives because of pregnancy and related complications. Likewise, many children are born dead, what we call stillbirth. But did you know that most of these deaths are preventable? And that is why we bring you the online pregnancy school, so that together we will learn and share with others. So if you know a pregnant woman who hasn't signed up or subscribed to this YouTube and Facebook, please ask that woman to do that. Tell her that there's something called the online pregnancy school and she should join with the husband. And even if you are now going to get married, you can still join. So please share this link as widely as possible and encourage people to subscribe and also turn on the notification bell. There are some of us who have been watching but haven't subscribed yet. Please do that. Go ahead and subscribe so that we can share ideas. We would want to hear from you any topics, any areas that you are not sure of that you want us to discuss. Please send me a message and I'll be very happy to do that so that together we can help to reduce these unfortunate maternal and newborn deaths. Now in 2023, we have a package, a whole lot. We want to talk about the whole family. Yes, when a woman becomes pregnant, she delivers, but this child grows. And so in the home, we have others. We have children, we have adolescents, we have adults, and we even have the elderly. And each of these people may have their own health needs. So it's important that we cover everyone because what we want to do is actually to cover the whole family. So this year, we'll still be talking about pregnancy. We'll be talking about other issues related to reproductive health. Not just for the woman, but for the man as well. And we will be focusing on some conditions that can arise out of pregnancy and some complications. And then, of course, we'll be talking about the child. We will talk about the adolescents. We'll talk about the grown-up. We'll talk about people in school. In fact, we want to talk about different aspects of life so that together we will know what to do. There are some people who get so frustrated because of a condition that they are in. It could be medical or it will not be medical. Whatever it is, even if it is not a medical condition, but you are so concerned and worried about that, it can lead to medical conditions. These days, we see a lot of young people coming down with diseases that used to be in people who are a bit grown, and that is a matter of concern. And then there are also people who are getting into all sorts of things because they do not know what to do. There are even young people who are going through periods of anxiety, periods of deep stress, periods of depression, and sometimes they don't know what to do. And we are available. We talk about everything, and we also provide care. We provide services for people going through challenges. If you are married, you are praying for a child, as you continue to pray, we have medical professionals who would also help you to see what medically can be done to help you. So there are so many things that we can help you to address. So if you haven't done that yet, kindly go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and remember to turn on the notification bell and also share with friends. So 2023, what are we going to look at? We will look at planning a family. What does it mean to plan a family? And people might have heard about family planning. What is it? Is it the same as planning my family? And what are the things that you have to understand? If you hear people talking about family planning, what is it? And what should I know? Maybe you have heard some stories, you want somebody to address them for you. We'll be discussing all that. We'll also be talking about some of the things that can happen when people decide that we have tried everything and now we want to go for IVF, or we want to go for what we call the surrogacy or other things. What is that? And what are some of the things that we should be aware of? We'll be talking about all that. And then we'll also be sharing some tips on food. What can I eat and what should I eat? When should I eat and what will that do for me? What is in this particular food that I should eat it or not eat it? Even when you are not pregnant or you are even a male. Anything that you have to do to stay healthy. And then we'll also be looking at some simple exercises that we can be doing at home for us to stay healthy and strong. And of course, we'll talk about other aspects of health. There's what we call the non-communicable diseases. And these diseases, unfortunately, are on the rise, even in young people. Previously, you could see these diseases in people when they are grown, but unfortunately, we are seeing them in young people. So what might be some of the problems? What might be some of the causes or risk factors relating to the non-communicable diseases that we should be aware of, and several other things. So you see that by God's grace, the year is going to be packed and we will not leave out the elderly. There are some of us who have elderly parents. We have heard about something called Alzheimer's. But what is Alzheimer's and what should we know about it? So there are different topics that we'll be covering this year, generally about the whole family. But if you have any question, if you have any topic, if you have heard of something that you want more information about, kindly send me a message and I'll be very happy to come back either to discuss it myself or with my colleagues. We'll talk about that. And we will still be talking about pregnancy and related issues. Because pregnancy, as I say, should be a time of joy and not anxiety or fear. If you are watching us for the first time today, this is the Online Pregnancy School, and my name is Dr. Linda Van Noto. It is always a pleasure talking about health, because if you are healthy, you'll have some kind of peace. Because one of the worst things that can happen is that you get up in the morning and you feel pain somewhere, you don't know what is happening. But if you get up in the morning and you don't feel any pain, just raise your hands and thank God that He has given you a good day. Because health is important. Before we come your way again, I would want you to share with us any topic that you want us to discuss, and we'll be happy to do that. We'll see you in our next video where we pick a topic and talk about it. And we'll be happy to answer questions as we go along. See you in the next video. Bye for now.